I want you guys to believe. Don't just listen to me. Feel me in your soul. Believe you can win. Believe you can win.
Future sense for the people to be fit. Yeah. Speaking financial literacy. Let's educate our young people. Yeah. For the people to be fit, SB Financial. Siobhan Bowman in the mix, you see she really out here. Building futures brick by brick, it's time to elevate, time to innovate, time to educate. Let's go, let's go. Dreams on the rise, no fear, no quit. For the people to be fit, you know we legit. For the people to be fit, you know we legit. Listen up right here, let me tell it. We're laying foundations, solid as a steel. In a world where the grind and the hustle is real. From the gym to the boardroom, we're shaping the scene. Where fitness and insurance boosting everyone's dream. Families rise, businesses is thriving, and communities where all the strongest shall survive. It's more than just policies, it's life that we design. Every rep, every plan is the future we align. We're building legacies, securing all the bag. Fitness and finance, no time to lag. For the people, by the people, we stayin' fit. Insurance got our back, that's how we whip. Young minds tuned in, listen up, listen up. This knowledge right here, gon' fill your cup. Ain't just about muscle, it's in the mindset. Insurance in the mix, we protect and invest. From the class to the office, we setting the tone. Business owners rising, now they feel at home. In this ecosystem, we all playing the role. Fitness and finance, both feeding the soul. We're building legacies, securing all the bag. Fitness and finance, no time to lag. For the people, by the people, we stayin' fit. Insurance got our back, that's how we equip. Dreams is on the rise, no fear, no quit. For the people to be fit, you know we legit. For the people to be fit, you know we legit. Hop on right here, no time to chill.
Hey. Listen, y'all, I'm super excited. I'm working off of different computer screens here just so I can see and I can blow this up and I can see really well, right? So, y'all, it's your girl, Siobhan Bowman. It's the late night. I'm supposed to be on here at 9 o'clock. Supposed to be in the bed by 10 o'clock. But you know, running your own business sometimes don't really go as planned, right? Sometimes you just got to maneuver and make things work to the best of your ability, but you got to keep going. That's a part of running your own business to all the business owners that are out there. So let me just introduce myself. So if there's anybody new checking this out, my name is Siobhan Bowman, and I am the CEO of For the People to Be Fit. Today is Wellness Wednesday, so all things wealth and wellness is what we will be speaking about. So this particular show is about us not judging. If you hear me stumble over a word, because this little Invisalign tray, baby, it is just messing up the whole speech, period. Sometimes I be on, sometimes I be off, right? But nonetheless, we're not judging. And the reason why we're not judging is because I'm not judging you. I am coming here from a moment of me just being transparent with you, for you receiving my truths and how I see them, for me to ask you questions that sometimes are coming to me, and for you to give me an answer. So be it, right? So tonight we're talking about navigating your network. So what is a network? People always say, well, I don't know this person. I don't know that person. I don't have friends. I don't do that. So I want to first start out by saying this. God did not put us here, in my eyes, in my belief. I'm not shading what your belief is, but he didn't put us here, y'all, to say to us that we need to be by ourselves, right? You have a community of people somewhere. You either went to school, you either went to church, you either went to an event. You have a pool of people somewhere. So instead of us putting ourselves in a box and not, hey, Tony, and not actually just reaching out to touch people, let's think about ways that we can connect with our network. And why is that important? In times like today, like seriously, when we have all this job loss, uncertainty, and people just trying to figure out how to make ends meet, and they don't know what tomorrow may bring, it's your network that's going to help you move you in a different direction. It's the people that you have built relationships with, right? It's those individuals that when we come together, we form community and we help each other climb. And it's so many people in the world that it's enough destruction with us pulling each other down that we have to really figure out ways to make each other climb. So I just took it to, I was curious to know. It's not like it's a survey. So if you have an idea, Tony, if you're still on, community has to be taught to accept just enough. This is a good question, right? Absolutely. But I want to know if you can tell me the answer to this question. The first question, I only have two. The first question is, why is it so hard for a family to support you? I don't understand. I don't understand. What is it with family, right? So I took it to Chat GPT and I said, Chat, why does it so many people think it's so hard for family to support them? It's like we are always battling with one another. We see something in our family that we want to help improve, as far as like we see somebody with some type of illness or disease, or they can work out or they can eat better. It's like we pulling on each other. Like we pulling on each other just to see each other win and thrive. Or if we see somebody having lavish spending habits, right? And we're trying to say, hey, perhaps you may want to save, perhaps you may want to invest, or whatever the case. If like we are attacking, it's always, oh, you think I'm better than you, think you're better than me, or I'm not doing enough. No, it's just, how about we look at it with a different set of eyes? And that different set of eyes would be, let me just see how we can improve as a family, how we can grow together. Let me just see if there's ways for us to collaborate, to connect. Like when we were children, like real talk, like we didn't have that problem. We used to play together, sometimes share, or whatever the case may be. But nowadays it's like, when you get older, it's like everybody goes like this. It's like the world almost make us separate from one another because we get our own friends, we get our own cliques, we find out what other people are doing. And there's nothing wrong with growth. I'm not saying that. But at the end of the day, it's like, how can we become family strong? So I'm just going to read really quickly what Chat GPT indicated. I'm going to see if I can bring this over real quick. No, it won't come over. So the answer was, there can be several reasons why family members may not be as supported as one might hope, right? Sometimes family dynamics are complex and there may be an underlying issue such as jealousy, misunderstandings, or differing values and priorities. Additionally, family members might not fully understand your goals or the importance of your endeavors, leading to a lack of support. It's also possible that they have their own challenges and might not have the capacity to offer support if needed. So if that's the case, I'm real big on the importance of communication. I'm real big on people just having conversations and just talking things out, right? Because I feel like when you don't know, you can't grow. And if you're not willing to talk it out, like the issues, or even if it's jealousy, or even if it's like a disagreement, like be real with you. The way you grow in life is when you accept you and you are able to be real with you and be able to blossom, because we can't process healing if we don't if we don't recognize why we are upset at anybody that's in our family. So I'm not going to be on here long. I'm coming on here for the promotion of us doing better as a community. And times like this right now, we have to figure out ways that we can pull together and pull each other up and make a difference in each other's lives. Hey, Mr. Howard, We have to come together, right? And it's very, very important that we do this. And we have to make a decision to do this, right? It can't be something that's second guess. Like at the end of the day, if you have family and you know that your family can be doing something different, like just be willing to offer a helping hand. Be willing to be able to give back to help them out, right? And in turn, your hope is that they do the same. Now, what we find a lot of is family sometimes burn you. And that can become a thorn in your side. Like it can become so painful that you resent and you pull back to wanting to do anything. Like, I don't know if anybody has ever felt like that, but I can tell you, I felt like that. Like at the end of the day, like you keep helping and you keep helping and keep helping, and they just keep stabbing you and stabbing you and stabbing you, right? But I always say this, and I have to remind myself, because in a moment it's hard. But I have to remind myself, how many times has God forgiven me, right? How many times have God has allowed me to get past something? So who am I to say that I can't help this person to do the exact same thing? Who am I to say that I can't forgive, even though that pain does truly do hurt? But I truly do believe through our pain comes growth. Through our pain comes strength, right? So what we go through is not because it's unfair. It's because when you go through something, it should make you stronger in how to be able to overcome the next thing that will come to your life. Because trust and believe, something else is coming to your life, right? So it's pushing us towards that direction. So my hope is, when it relates to family, that we can do better as a community. We can figure out those things that are our pain points. We can figure out how to love more, to give more, and to do more, so that we can continue to build this network that seems like the world want to take away from us. And at this day and age, we should not be on the fences of taking from each other, like pulling from each other. We need to figure out ways that we can climb. You got some family members truly are losing their jobs, losing their lifestyles, the way they're accustomed to, probably can't eat, probably can't pay bills, probably just had their whole world shook. Like, check on people, right? Check on people in this time. So that's the question one. So question two was, why do some ethnic groups believe in the power of supporting each other while others struggle? And I have always said this. I've always said this one thing. And this one thing that I've always said was, specifically thinking about African American people, right? How we were so divided and how we were torn apart. Mentally, that did something over time. Like, even though you have some people who was able to overcome, but then there's other people that still struggle with that. Those families torn apart, the mentality behind that, having to reset your life, and so many other things, right? It's very harmful and it's really painful. And it's like that cycle keeps turning and turning. And I always say there has to be one person in the family to make a difference. But check it. I'm going to tell you what ChatGPT said, right? They said the belief in the power of community support can often be traced back to cultural values and historical experiences. Same thing I said, right? Some ethnic groups have a strong tradition of collectivism. See, I can't say that word, so don't judge me. Collectivism. Oh, that's the word, but if it's not, don't judge me. Where the well-being of the group is prioritized over individual success. This can be seen in practices such as a communal living, shared resources, and strong family ties. On the other hand, groups that have experienced significant disruption or discrimination might struggle with internal cohesion, leading to challenges in supporting each other. Additionally, the influence of external factors such as economic conditions, social policies, and integrations into broader society can impact how support systems develop. So when you sit back and you think, why is it that so many people, you got some families in the certain ethnic groups that can live together, work together, everybody live together, get one home, then take that money and get another home. Like you got people that really lives like this, right? But then you have some ethnic groups like, nah, I can't do it because they're going to do this or they're going to do that. And they don't see the value in pulling money and resources together. Because when you pull money and resources together, you're able to buy more, have more, and get more. But we don't understand that because there's so much broken trust. It's so much harmful things that takes place when you're talking about people just trying to help. You got greed, you got self-gratification, you got the fact that I want to be on top, and it's not like a us thing, it's always an I thing. Like it's okay with friendly competition, but when it comes to us trying to grind and help each other, we have to figure out ways to make that possible. So it always leads me back to what I do for a living, right? For a living, I have an insurance business. I am a licensed insurance agent. I truly look for people who want to climb with me, who want to build with me. We all grow and we all build together. And as a licensed agent, I look for people who are unlicensed, that have a desire to want to help people and to get educated, and to also be able to empower other people to do better, right? As people who are currently already licensed, I hope you understand what you currently have. If you're good with your company, then stay there. But at the end of the day, if you know in your heart of hearts that you need some additional streams of income coming in your household, because truth be told, you working another 20 years is really not going to do it, then let's network together. Let's figure out like how you could put yourself in a better position than where you currently are. Right? Understanding and navigating your network is really, really important, because it's also people in your family, people in your network that may need a business that you are holding back on, right? Because you don't want to go forward. So I encourage you, like if you are interested, I have a link that I can send you. That link is called I Decide. You can take a look at this particular link and you can make a decision if you decide, right? If you decide to come with a company that's going to provide you with generational wealth, legacy building, profit sharing, critical health benefits, living benefits, understanding financial portfolios, understanding compound. Like it's so much community. The fact that you get paid well, commission, like just all of it, like this literally all of it. Like you have an opportunity to change your financial status if you want to. I will be the first to say, you can put any job in front of me. And at the end of the day, when we break down your spending habits, when we break down your current bills, when you retire, your lifestyle won't meet your retirement. It just won't. If you only have that one job. So it's very important for us to understand, and they say it all the time on the radio, that passive income is no longer a want. It is a need. It is a need. It is a need. And if you're only rocking with properties, right? You have to understand when and if this market shift, you have to be prepared for the shift. So even if you have properties, you still need something else, because if you have people without jobs, they can't pay their rent. If you have government programs snatching back money, you're not going to get the benefits. So think about it. Like really, really think about it. The second opportunity that I have, and I always speak about, which is always first for me, is my wellness, right? Y'all should know that I enjoy working out by now for the people to be fit. But just so that you will know, it's a mission behind that. I want my community to be fit mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and financially. So from the physical side, I want you to understand the importance of working inside out. If you have family members that you truly care about, like the goal will be for you to reach out to them, to touch them, to help educate them. And when I talk about support, like I have people in my family too that don't see the value in the things that I do. And it's okay, because everybody will not. Everybody that wasn't born together and everybody sure ain't going to die together. And we ain't going to all do things the exact same. But I always say that if we keep an open mind to opportunity, we never know what can change our life and what can rock our world. But when we so close-minded about, no, that's not for me. Oh, I don't have time. Oh, I don't want to see this. Oh, I don't have anything else to add to my plate. Baby, you add stuff to your plate every day. Every day you add something to your plate, right? It's just if you want to do something that could enhance your life, enhance your wellness, right? Because at the end of the day, my wellness company is a place where I come and I shop and I educate people on the importance of not using chemicals and toxins. That's all it is. It is a store, and it's a conscious decision where if you went to Target, Walmart, or any of these other stores, Amazon, when you go shop, you just shop it. But if we partnering together and we helping each other out, when you shop, I get paid. When somebody under you shop, you get paid. Like at the end of the day, don't that make sense? Like we getting a referral check for just sharing what we do because we're going to do it anyway. Like, why wouldn't it make sense for us to partner together, work together so that we can grow together? It's another stream of income that, again, nowadays we are going to need. So when you think about your network, think about how we can navigate this and actually win as a team collectively. Whether you're doing something with me or whether you're doing something with somebody else. At the end of the day, we need to start making sure we create opportunities for not just ourselves, but for everybody to come. And what your children, if you have any, see you doing, they will want to duplicate it. Be the mirror that your children want to look into and who they see, right? Look at that. Let them see your reflection, and everything that you do, allow them to ante up and want to do even more. My hope and my prayer is that we do better as a community. We do better with wanting to support one another. We do better with wanting to understand each other. We do better with forgiving. Like, that's my hope, right? Because we will never grow as a community if we do not start doing better. And we have to make that decision as a community. So I wasn't going to be on here long. I do thank y'all for your time. I want you to follow For the People to Be Fit. And I also want you to consider going to if you are a woman and you are in the DMV, I'm having a networking event that I've had speakers all week on my page, and I have a few more to share, right? They came and they rocked the house. When I say rock the house, they rocked the house, y'all. I left feeling so fulfilled. Like, it was such a moment, right? So if you are a woman and you just want to get in front of people, like I said, don't got to be what I do, but get in front of other people that do something. Like, if you want to learn how to build your website, create a business, have grants. If you want to do real estate, if you want to know how to run a firm, or, do healthcare, or whatever the case may be, like, you are in an environment of women who are doing these things for themselves, right? Figure out how we can actually collaborate, barter with one another, help each other grow so that you can also advance in what you are doing. Like, the time is now. The time is not tomorrow. The time is not next week. We make a decision to do what we need to do so we can continue to advance our community. That is so important. Like, we can talk till we blue in the face, but if you're not taking action, like if you're not sharing this and you're not promoting this opportunity and you're not getting out, then what's the purpose? We got to have a sense of purpose to want to go forward and do something about it. We can't keep talking about it. We got to show action. And it's my hope that you also show action. So you can go to ShavonBowman.com and you can look at the ticket. You can see the location. The tickets are $10. At the end of the day, it's not about the money. The money just helps cover the space, right? It's about us coming together. So it's my hope that you can grab a girlfriend or two, grab them a ticket, do something nice for them. Be like, come on, go with me. Let's go out. Let's have lunch and let's check out this networking event. Because you never know what you're going to receive from being in the room with other amazing people. Like, it's time for us to get out that little box, to step out of our comfort zone and to grow. And you do understand that when you step out your comfort zone, that's when you succeed and you see real success. As long as you're comfortable, you don't know what growth look like. So I'm going to end there, and I'm going to pray that you have an absolutely amazing night. My name is Siobhan Bowman. If you're interested in connecting with me on anything that I do, you can call me on my line, which is 240-563-9272. You can visit my website and get a little bit more information about me at www.siobhanbowman.com. That is SHAB as in Victor, ONNEBOWMAN.com. I am looking forward to next week, Wealth and Wellness Wednesday, with yours truly, Siobhan Bowman. Until then, you all have an absolutely amazing night, and thank you all for being here tonight. Don't forget to like, love, and share this video, because it's very important that we support one another. Peace. Signing out.